seasons might change, and the season you are in may not be permanent. But some seasons can be there, and they're there to manage, like that season of maybe a health condition, a health issue. There's nothing you can do, but you can pray. You can trust God to give you grace. You can trust God for peace in your season. Can you imagine if you're sick and you are complaining, you are hating people because you're sick and they're not? Can you imagine if, God forbid, that you have just gone through a painful separation, or you have lost someone in your family and you are just bitter completely? Guess what you will do? You might push people away. You might push resources away, people that God has brought in your life for your season. So what are we saying here? Seasons are there. Some seasons will change. Some seasons will be with you for a long time. Some seasons will be there reminding you to look up to God. Because if you don't look up to God, who are you looking up to? Some seasons will be there to tell you God is in control. Are you aware? I have a niece. She's called Esther. I was 35 years old and I had just begun enjoying my life. Maybe I was 7 years married. I can't tell quite the mathematics. And I met her somewhere. She was coming from a wedding. One of her childhood friends was getting married that day, and my husband and I were somewhere. So we met her in the salon and we asked her, how was the wedding? We knew the couple. We knew the girl, because she belonged to a pastor friend of ours. So our niece is this young person. I was 35 and I was feeling, now I'm growing a bit older, but I'm still shock on me. My niece said this, the wedding was super, it was fabulous, they were happy. I just was concerned that she got married to an old-ish man. So we said, how old is he? She said, he was looking 30-ish. I was 35. And to her, 30 was this age that is to be pitied. There is no more hope for a 30-year-old. And we looked at each other with my husband like, we must be dying. We are 35 and 40. We must be dying. We must be near the grave. And I think she saw the shock on our faces and she said, what's up? She had not yet realized that we were over 30. It's just that we looked like we were 25 and 30. And recently, my very niece, I won't say her age, so don't wait, but she looked at me and she said, Auntie, do you know I'm actually past 30? And I reminded her of that. But she has really grown up. She has adulted up so quickly, because she told me, I feel the same. And I told her, really, age is here. But we must acknowledge when we grow older. What do we do when we are older? Like for me, I do a lot of exercises because my feet can't move unless I exercise. Don't be confused. I don't go to the gym. My gym is my staircase. I do the exercises that I need to. I make sure that I'm living well. And from time to time, this very niece has remained one of the most consistent friends that I have. Because when she's in her seasons of life, she comes and she tells me, how do you hack this one? And I always return her to the God who changes my seasons. I always return her to the Lord who teaches me how to wage war in my seasons. I just wanted to encourage you. I don't know what season you're in. It could be a very painful one. It could be one singlehood that you don't wish to have one more day. It could be one parenting journey that you never wished to be in and you're so discouraged. It could be your marriage is not working out well. It could be that you have this child you longed to give birth to, but right now they have a condition and you're feeling so sad. You're asking God, so why did you give me a child? You knew this would happen. You knew this permanent condition. I want to tell you that God is for you. Look up to God. Look at the brighter side of life. I said the main word in your season is to pay attention, to focus, to accept, to embrace, to recognize, to adjust, and most important, to look up to God. I hope this video will benefit you if you're in your very, very difficult season. It will help you to know that God is in your season. And if God is in your season, you will go through it. And like I encouraged you, it is a learning experience. You learn by doing. You learn by realizing there's some things you can't change, so you accept them. But am I giving you to hopelessness? No. I am saying that God is there right in the midst of your season, right in the midst of your storm, and it doesn't matter. If God is for you, you will come through. Just keep on remembering that the things that you surrender to God, God is for you and your relationships. And in this case, God is for your seasons. Just surrender your season to the Lord. Thank you once again for watching. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for commenting. I should ask you, what season are you in? What are you doing about your season? Is it too difficult? Are you focusing it to God? Just comment and tell me how you're handling your season. I'll keep you in prayer. For now, it's a bye-bye. May God bless you. May God keep you.